Evo Morales was elected as the first indigenous president of Bolivia in 2006 and will be seeking a second term in this year's presidential election. But it seems now more indigenous candidates appear likely to run in the election, as opposition figures seeks victory over the incumbent Evo Morales.
This year's Bolivian presidential election is likely to be filled with more than one indigenous candidate as opposition figures seek victory over the incumbent indigenous president Evo Morales. Mayor Rene Joaquino of the highlands mining city of Potosi is one indigenous politician who has already announced he will take on Morales.
We can't forget
that after all the euphoria, the resurgence of the people of the founding nations of our country, the Indians, the popular classes, now are seen in a different light. In December, only 4 years ago, it's good to consider that we should build that vision of leadership with a popular face.
Last week, Victor Hugo Cardenas, an Aymara like Morales and a former vice president, hinted he also would run. Cardenas says Morales' ruling movement towards socialism has turned Bolivian discrimination inside out, exploding age-old resentments.
The ethnic tension are the ethnic divide, the territorial divide, the divide of the city and country because the government appeals more for the rural vote and not so much for the city vote. These are tensions that have to be overcome. One option of serious politics for the future would be to unite the country. It would have to unite the high zones and the east with the country and the city, and also the Indians and non-Indians. The ethnic radicalism of this government is a position that has divided the country and has only brought more deaths and more injuries compared to the years before.
Cardenas campaigned against the centerpiece of Morales' anti-colonialist agenda, the new constitution, saying that instead of truly empowering the Indians, it will concentrate power in an undemocratic leftist regime. Although the new charter was endorsed by 61% of the voters in January, Cardenas believes Morales' government reached its peak in 2008 during the referendum and that its popularity is now waning. TITV Weekly.